Been there, tried that, lost it. A crumpled piece of paper is a symbol of something that didn't work. I'm Andy Ross. I'm a pastor in Tucson, Arizona at Northminster Presbyterian Church. Ever have ideas that sound like they might be good on paper? Just the other day, I drove by a business here in town, and I laughed with the person I was with and said, that looks like it was an idea that sounded great on paper, but didn't work in reality. The business had just closed down, boarded up. Throughout our lives, we make plans, and we use paper. We also use digital format media. But I'm concerned that the older we get, the less able we are to risk. Because, as a TV ad keeps telling us, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. As we get older, we take ideas and we can tend to just say, no. I see and remember about 3 or 5 things that will go wrong. There's a wonderful story in the Bible, and we looked at it last Sunday, if you were with us. It's in 1 Samuel chapter 14, the stirring story of Jonathan and his armor bearer, who decide on a daring risk to go to Michmash Pass and see if they can confront a Philistine garrison stationed there. You need to check it out for yourself. But there's this great line. Jonathan looks at his armor bearer, his assistant, and says, let's go over to the outpost of those enemies we're facing. Perhaps the Lord will act on our behalf. That's Bible talk for this just might work if God helps us. I want to encourage you today, this week, before the days run out, to try something. Don't get stuck in your failures. One of my favorite writers, Bob Goff, has said, don't let who you were decide who you're becoming. Who are you becoming today with the ideas, the opportunities, the people, what you will experience today? And what if, in spite of our past faults and failures, our stumblings, things that didn't work right, sure, we learn from them, but what if we still take our current opportunities and launch them? Launch them. Perhaps the Lord will act on our behalf. Don't just play it safe. Who will you meet today? What are the ideas that you have? What are the opportunities God will be putting before you? And how can you take a risk that God just might bless and make fruitful and bring out a bouquet of blessings? I'm Andy Ross, and I'm going to be risking with you and faith today, and I will see you in church.